Drip, drop, drip, drippity drop. Drip, drop, drip, drippity drop. No, wait, what is it? You're a snitch, a bitch ass snitch. Whatever that song is. What's going on, world? How y'all doing out there? Y'all alright? Y'all alright? My name is Wes. The best leader to ever do it, son. Anyways, no, I am Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences, because no matter how different we are, we can ask God, adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I want to adopt similar connections despite our differences Without a Country. Episode dose from season dose of Empire. Yes. The best show, or one of the best shows on TV, got over 16 million people to watch last week. Why? Because Empire is off the motherfucking chain. Why? Because Empire is so fucking relative. And thank you so much for being a viewer of my last review. It got over 4,000 views. Thank you. And the comments were awesome. I really do appreciate it. So what I need y'all to do real quick, alright? Subscribe if you have not subscribed, okay? And definitely leave comments, because I'm going to respond to every comment that I can respond to on this particular review, just to show my appreciation. And the fact that we're able to ask God. Now, there's some notable motherfucking mentions of this episode. First off, I want to say shout out to Lee Daniels. Second, I want to say shout out to Jussie Smollett. Third, I want to say shout out to Andre Byers and the whole fucking cast. Taraji P. Henson, Terrence Howard, although he's in a lot of trouble. Well, you know, not really, but kind of really. I don't know if the fans really care about his personal life, but I don't know. But some notable mentions for this particular episode is Kelly Rowland, the real mom of Andre. Is that what they're telling us? No, right? That's dumb, right? That's fucking stupid, right? Right? That can't be. Right? That's not what they were trying to tell us. Andre is gonna become the villain of this season. He's gonna try to destroy Lion Dynasty. I don't even know why. Oh, well, yeah, Lion Dynasty. It's, you know, it hails from Dynasty. I get it. King Lear. I get it. I get the reference. What else? What else is a notable mention? Is Rhonda pregnant or is she not pregnant? Because why was she smiling? Is she lying to Dre? I'm trying to figure this out. What else was a notable mention? The song, the bitch slap song that he did in jail. Ludacris' performance as the cop was hot. Thirsty. He is very thirsty. I don't know. What else happened? I love Tiana's song. It gave me Rihanna. It gave me a Rihanna vibe. I love her song. Shout out to Kelly Rowland in her brief. A little, cameo. I like this particular episode. It wasn't as big as the first episode. Every episode is not going to be big, but it kept me coasting. Another notable mention was when Cookie said that it's bitches like me that make bitches like you from having to get on their knees, or better yet, under my 20-year-old son. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cookie, Dre, and Hakeem are starting their own music company. Okay, Hakeem wants to start a girl group like Destiny's Child. The way they opened this particular episode, the editing was so seamless and just effortless. The communication and the script alone it just told you, Empire is up here and any other show is down here. Going in from Cookie to Hakeem to Dre to Hakeem, back to Anika, back to Cookie. I loved it. I love the way this played out, and they walk out of Empire with their boxes. And, you know, it sets up this particular episode. I'm team Dynasty. I don't give a fuck about Empire. I really don't. I really don't care. I can care less about Lucius and his reign and Jamal, because he's changed. The heart and root core of who Jamal is changing every episode, and I'm not appreciating it. I don't like it. Veronica is singing in the studio, and Cookie doesn't know why Anika is in the studio. She stops Veronica from leaving. Now we all know V can sing. We all know that Milk Dud can sing her ass off, and I appreciate all the time when V comes on to my screen and she's belting like an angel from heaven. I appreciate it, but see, Anika trying to tell artists what to do. Anika needs to stay in her lane. She needs to cut the deals with her booty hole. Cookie is dealing with the artist development. She's where artist development comes in. Andre can be the brain and the mastermind behind the back of all of this stuff. And Hakeem just needs to be the artist. That's how I picture Dynasty. That's really how I picture it. But I love Cookie, and I love the banter between Cookie and Anika. I fucking love it. Lucius needs meds, but the doc won't give it to him. I really wasn't understanding this whole point. Well, I got it, but I really wasn't caring. Because I'm like, is he healthy? Is he not healthy? What kind of medicine he needs? I thought we were done with, I thought we were done with all that. But whatever. I don't know what he needs medicine for, but he needs medicine, and the doc won't give it to him. Jamal is singing a new song, and I'm like, alright. Mind you, he's having this little, the little online unplugged rendition of performance for Spill the Tea. And I'm like, alright, the song, but then when it goes into the part, I'm like, alright. I hate when the only person I could tolerate that part in a song was when Beyonce did it, but I'm over it. I'm over I'm over the synthesizing and the robotic sound of music. I really am. I know Drake and Future sold over 375,000 copies the first week. That's great, but Future needs to stop. But then again, hey, y'all are telling him that Future is our future in music, and I don't appreciate it. I don't know why y'all do, but whatever. I know Sierra might be a little mad. I'm just saying, no shade, I'm just spilling the tea. What? So, Jamal is interviewing with Spilling the Tea, and she asks him about Michael. I like the fact that Jamal is so comfortable and able to talk about Michael to the world. The female interviewer, Sharon, even admits that females are running after him. Even some guys are running after him. It's hot that she can even say that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Sharon letting Drake know that men are after him? Can you imagine Sharon letting Future know that men are after him? Could you just imagine Sharon letting Trey Songz know that? No shade, just spilling the tea. That's all I'm saying, just spilling the tea. And Jamal is like, I love Michael and Michael loves me, and no, I'm the lucky one. I'm like, okay, Jamal, you better go ahead and play that top role. Mike is off in the distance like, yay, I'm cooking for y'all, and that's my boo. I'm like, oh, so sweet, so sweet. If we can just get 65% of the hip-hop community to do this, we'd be in better places in our lives. Musically, probably. Or at least these motherfuckers would be free. So he starts talking about running Empire, and Cookie bum rushes the interview saying, I was the producer, I was everything just a couple of hours ago. And she says, let me borrow my son real quick. Hey Sharon, how you doing, girl? We're gonna talk later. So she pulls him in the room, and they exchange words, and she's like, boy, I'm the one scheduled this interview for you. Hush. Look, I need you to do me a favor. I know things are crazy right now, but your brother, all he has is his music. I need you to give Hakeem his album. Why would I do that? Because you know what it feels like. And I'm just like, all right, could you? And the Oscar goes to, fuck that, the Oscar and the Emmy goes to Wesley for the reenactment, okay, of Cookie. Fuck a Viola Davis. Give it to Wesley, W. Wesley Henderson. What? I'd like to thank the whole world and Lee Daniels for this opportunity, because that's what separates us from them, opportunity. You better go ahead. And I like this scene. You know what I love about this family, the Lion family? They can argue one minute and realize they're family the next. They could slap each other and beat each other down and try to do a hostile takeover and take over the business. But if somebody would have jumped Hakeem, Cookie and everybody would be on it, and Lucius would have just hired somebody to murk their asses. They are a family, and no one can break them apart but themselves. But even within that, within the drama, the internal drama of it all, they still have each other's back. I fucking love it. I love it. And Jamal is like, I don't know about all that. Giving the album, I don't know. Cookie was like, just think about it. Just think about it. They go back through the interview. Hey, yeah, all right, Sharon. I'm going to call you right. All right. My son's going to walk me out. Love him. Love this boy. He's so great. Yeah. I just got to let you know something, just so you won't hear it out on the streets. Andre, Hakeem, and I are starting our own company. And an Oscar and an Emmy goes to Wesley for the reenactment of Cookie letting fucking Jamal bitch ass know that it's gonna be problems. I was really appreciating that scene because the chemistry, I tell y'all, the chemistry is so fucking scientific. It's amazing. I love watching this goddamn show. Lucius is rapping outside in jail. They play him a beat. Ludacris is the cop. I don't know, Luda looks so stiff and just out of place. He just like, boom, just the eyesore. I knew it was, you just know, Luda. All right. And then, he starts drama and with Lucius, and Lucius is coughing all over the place, and Luda gets one of the guys taken away in handcuffs, and Ludacris is like, this is my prison. I'm reigning supreme up in this motherfucker. Hakeem is auditioning girls. Valentina performs, and she was cute. What is up with her accent? She reminds me of JoJo. That's what she looks like, JoJo. But I couldn't understand, something's up in that throat. It was off, indifferent, but off. Once again, the casting is amazing. The representation of today's world is amazing on this show. Nobody looks typical. They really don't. Nobody looks typical. Where we at? Andre is pressing that Hakeem start recording his new music. And Andre is getting pissed off by Hakeem because Hakeem is trying to be the next Diddy, the next Russell Simmons, the next, I don't know, Timberland. I don't know who he's trying to be. The next Jay-Z and finding a Rihanna. I don't know. But Hakeem is trying to be that for his mother. And you know what I do have to say? I love the fact that the shift is happening. Okay? Everybody wants Lucius's blessing. Lucius's blessing. Everybody from Jamal, Dre, and Hakeem wanted it at one point. Hakeem and Cookie used to have frustration with each other. Remember when Cookie beat his motherfucking ass with that goddamn broomstick? Now, it's like Hakeem's become a mama's boy, and Hakeem really entrusts Cookie. And he sees Cookie really driving this whole dynasty and corporation and this music that she wants to develop and breathe and live in. And Hakeem is respecting Cookie. Every episode, Hakeem gives more and more respect to Cookie, and I'm loving how their relationship is growing and their bond is becoming stronger. I'm appreciating this play out, the way that it's playing out on TV. I'm loving it, okay? Like McDonald's. All right, Lucius speaks to Ludacris. And actually, Ludacris lets Lucius know that Roxanne is behind this whole situation and Roxanne is watching him in jail. So if he wants to make sure that he's golden, he needs to handle business accordingly and cooperate. Ludacris puts threats onto Lucius. And I'm like, you don't know, Lucius just got this motherfucking Chris Rock, killed. So I don't know I don't know what you trying to do, Ludacris. This ain't Fast and Furious. Vin Diesel, Tyrese, they ain't here to help your ass. That's what I'm thinking. Hakeem says he has a black and white Spanish girl, and he wants to call a group Rainbow Sensation. And, Cookie's like, that name is the dumbest name I've ever heard in my life. Matter of fact, and just the world, period. And did your father drop you on your head when you was young? And then Hakeem was like, Anika liked it. I didn't like it. I said that it was a great idea, but not the name. I'm talking about the concept. The concept will work in today's world. And Cookie's like, where we at? She says, Anika made her whole career selling her ass. And, Anika's like, just like you made your whole life selling pharmaceuticals. Let me tell you something, ho. If it weren't for women like you, bitches like you would be spending a lifetime on their knees. Or under my 20-year-old son. I thought that scene was hot. I was laughing my ass off. Hakeem was like, Ma, it's none of your business who I get dirty with. I'm like, oh my God, that's so nasty. That's so nasty. That's so nasty, Game of Thrones. That's so nasty. Actually, it's not that big of a deal, but it just, you fucking the same girl your father fucks. Like, I don't want any parts of that. And as a female, why would you want to get fucked by the father and then fucked by the 20-year-old? How do we aspire to be that in life? I just don't understand. Do y'all get it? I don't get it. I really don't. Lucius says Hakeem can't have his album if he isn't with Empire. Lucius wants to make a song in jail. Purple Suit wants to represent Lucius. Thirsty wants to represent Lucius, and he knows what Roxanne is doing to Lucius. Tiana sings a hot new song sounding like Rihanna. I said that. Jamal rides up on Hakeem and says, come back to Empire. Cookie walks out and sees them in the car. Jamal rolls up the window. Thick and thick. I love the tension between them. I really don't love it. But it's interesting to watch. Let me just say that. Thirsty gives Lucius some medicine and leads him into a studio with inmates. Snitching ass bitch. Whatever the song was. I was like, all right, whatever. Only part I liked was at the end. I like that part. Then Ludacris comes in, bum rushes the whole thing, shuts it down. But they actually recorded the whole song. I don't know how they got it so perfect in one take, but that's TV. So Luda presses Lucius. Lucius says, you're going to make a mistake just like Roxanne. Thirsty gets the laptop with the song because, Lucius ends up getting bum rushed. Ludacris ends up getting bum rushed and beat up outside. Whatever. Hakeem leaks the album. Andre gets mad and he says, let me go, Mom. Let me go. I just need to be, let me go, Mom. Let me go. Let me go. Awesome scene. Andre Byers is getting better and better and better at his acting. I'm fucking loving it. Because people thought that he couldn't really act first season because the whole having to play crazy. But I like all the actors, honestly. And given the fact that they aren't all legitimate actors. Well, not all. Well, Hakeem hasn't acted before, but he's doing an amazing job. And Jamal had Jussie had a small role on The Skinny. And I think he was on something else. I'm not sure. But everybody's doing a phenomenal job with their actor. So I'm appreciating it. But, Cookie lets Andre leave. Cookie rents a place and she calls it Dynasty. Okay? Dre goes back to Lucius. And, he says, Jamal, you hated Jamal for years, rejected him for years, and now you give him control over the company. Hakeem sleeps with your fiance. And from what I hear, you want him back. Here I am, humble, ready. Whatever he said, let me get back. Remorseful. And you look at me like I'm a mutant. I was like, all right, you better go ahead and act this. And he said, why do you hate me? Then we see the infamous Kelly Rowland singing a drag. And I'm lost at this. I'm lost at this moment because I remember seeing flashbacks with the three brothers and Cookie. Who is Kelly Rowland and why? Because the only reason why I could see Lucius not wanting Andre to play no parts in anything is if Andre legitimately is not his son. I don't want that to be the twist. I don't want that to be the secret. I really don't. because I love the fact that all three of them are brothers. I really do. And I feel that if we go on the route to where Andre is not a real like brother to Hakeem and Jamal, it's only going to give him more incentive to become the villain. And I really don't want Dre to be the villain. I really don't. I think he has a lot going for him. And I just want him to see, I want to see him successful, but I don't want to see him as the villain. I really don't, because Jamal and Hakeem are not going to take it from Dre. They love Dre and they love him as a brother, but when they find out that he's really not a brother, Hakeem, and I just feel that Hakeem and Jamal are going to just stole on him. I really do. But that's just me. Hakeem and Jamal are hanging. And you know, Jamal is singing a song. And you know, Jamal is like, I want you to come back to Empire. Hakeem's like, I'm not coming back to Empire. And he's like, well, you're not going to get the album if you don't come back to Empire. He's like, I don't need the album because I leaked the album. And then Jamal's like, that's how we doing it? I'm going to sue your black ass. Or whatever he said. Then Hakeem's like, that's why I'm not coming to Empire. But you'll be all right. We'll get you some VIP tickets when I sell out the Madison Square Garden. I think that's what he said. Jamal's like, you ain't going to sell out shit. And they going back and forth. I don't like when the brothers fight. I really don't. It aggravates my nerve. I really don't. I don't like when the brothers fight. Tell me why Hakeem is fucking Valentina, though. She looked all of 12 to all of his 20. And I wasn't understanding that. And then Thirsty gets Lucius out of jail by blackmailing the judge. The judge likes to get freaky deaky with it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this show. Okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this show. When y'all leave comments, I'll make sure to comment to your comments. Now, if for whatever reason you don't get a response from me, it's because your Google Plus account is not linked to your YouTube channel, or you haven't created a YouTube channel and linked it to your Google Plus. So it's very important that you do that in order for you to reply or leave comments, and especially in order for me to reply to your comments. Sometimes when you don't get replies from me is because I can't reply. So you got to set up your account correctly. Thank you so much once again for watching my review. Hopefully you enjoyed and appreciated this review. Hopefully we're able to ask Died. Deuces.
Before we started, just introducing extra things.
Okay. So this is completely like your site. Like it's
this
not ran through a third party.
No.
This is your site, launched by you.
It's launched by me, created by me.
And you have actual
Atomic Beats. Break lights in the